Okay, the recording is on. The sound is also on. Huh?
Yeah.
So, what do we have? We have straight lines, curves, yeah, dotted lines, dashed lines, and we have grayscale. That's all. On a value scale, if it is a color, that's all we have. So, and in a line, we come to a vertical line and a horizontal line. Okay, vertical line and a horizontal line, and any line in between. In a curve, very shallow curve, very tight curve, these are the elements that we have to control it. So, when we say we are going to be drawing, what we plan is how long. Now the lotus flower, as if you I have sent you so you can see, the lotus flower is almost 45 degrees like this. Okay, so small, 45 degrees like this, and probably it's from here to here. And let's stop it here. From here to here, maybe I can take it slightly higher, make it smaller. I don't want it to be bigger than this. Okay, so I mark. So I have the size, I have the angle. This is very essential. Till we get this right, we have to keep going on and on. So I'm going to draw a line. I can always erase my lines. I'm going to be drawing very light. If you have any questions, you can immediately stop me. Okay.
Okay.
Uh, so I have this line. I think that's going to be good. Edge of the petal to edge of the petal. There are 2-3 petals which are coming from here. This almost goes and joins in the center. Okay. So center, that is a curve that comes like this. Okay, that is a double line, so I'm going to have a double line. If you notice, I'm holding my wrist and my finger tightly. You know, I'm not drawing like this. I'm not drawing like this. I'm drawing, holding it like that, and I'm drawing like that. You know, from my elbow and shoulder. I draw like this. I don't move my wrist, I don't move my fingers. Unless I'm going in for a detail. Okay, I have to draw a small curve here, then I'll use the finger, or I can use, generally we don't use the wrist, but here I would use my, what if I go wrong? Till you get the right practice, you will go wrong. Why do we have an eraser? Okay, so we have to have a good eraser. Okay, so now I need a leaf here, which is very essential for the composition. So I'm not going to draw the same leaf, but I'm going to take idea from that leaf. So it's going to be curved like that. It comes down here and it goes up there. Let it curve and come down. Okay. We'll try to give a little bit of shading here and get it out. Huh? And now this is like a semicircle. Okay, not there are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Those are the main petals, right? These are all small. Here it's small. Here they are half seen. These are the 5 petals which are very clearly seen. So one is here and they are in a semicircle, isn't it? Now just imagine. So what am I doing? What I'm trying to do is I'm trying to do blocking in using basic shapes. What are the basic shapes? The 3 basic shapes are, I'll turn my page and go to last class. We have space here. Okay. So the 3 basic shapes are, that's the first thing that comes to our mind, right?
Square.
And Once we come to that, you're able to see clearly?
Yeah, I can.
Okay, so a square, basic shapes, huh? And an equilateral triangle. Okay, so this can become a rectangle or this can become a trapezium. Okay, so that these all come in one area. Huh? Whether it's an amoebic form, these all come in one area. 90 degrees or whatever you want to do. These all come in one area. Okay, so these three, square, circle, equilateral triangle, we use that. That is easy to control. So if I'm going to be drawing, say, okay, I straight away say, okay, I'm going to draw one petal here and I'm going to draw one petal here. I don't know whether it's going to be here, here or here. Just that much change can make a lot of difference. So we do a basic shape, plan that, very light drawing. Huh? When I take my hand, maybe you can see it slightly. Only I have to see. Okay, I'm doing a slightly dark drawing so that you can see. Okay, so now what I do is I see what this shape is. It is like that, like we did the eye. We are going to do it is like that. Okay, and it's almost like the eye drawing. The first time I'm noticing that. Okay, so this goes up and it goes straight for a while and then comes down, goes up. Okay, you want me to draw it slightly dark, I can always erase it later. You can see now
Yeah, I
clearly?
can see.
Pardon?
I can see.
Okay, even this you can see. Okay, fine. Okay, so that is the shape. So when I smoothen it out, what's going to happen? It's going to come like that. It's going to go like that. I take an eraser, I erase it off. Okay, when you're going to be erasing, see, these papers are very expensive papers. I think I told you this last time itself.
Yeah.
These are all expensive papers. They are expensive because they are specially made for drawing. So the surface is very sensitive. So when you're erasing, you just have to understand that you only have to erase the lines that you have done. You are not rubbing the paper off, you are just rubbing the lines off. So with practice, you will know how to softly erase. Huh? Okay, so this is done. Now I'll go to the 90 degree. There are two lines out there. Okay, one goes like this. With this, it is parallel to that. So now we have straight lines and angular lines. Okay, so the angles we compare with the other established lines. This we have established, this we have established, this we have established. Now the top of this petal, it starts from here, top of this petal is almost a straight line to this. And it, from here, it goes up a little bit. A little bit. From here, it goes down a little bit. I can draw this petal effortlessly. You might think, I can draw this petal effortlessly. I don't have to go through this. Actually, because I'm teaching, I'm going at this pace, this speed, or else I'll be slightly faster. But the problem is, you get into the habit of See, that would be my general speed. Huh? Get into the habit of just drawing what you think is there instead of drawing what is there. That's the difference between what you think is there and what is there. And it comes down slightly. When we go for that, we can go for that detailing. Huh? Okay, and there are actually 1, 2, 3, 4 lines here. This part is going to be slightly, I'm going to come down a little bit. There is one line there, I'm using my wrist. There is another line out here which goes like that. Okay? We can erase whatever we want to erase later too. You want to try this up to this? Or you
Yeah,
want to
yeah.
try it later?
No,
You want to try this now or you want to try it later?
I'll try later.
Okay, but do this, do the eye later. Okay, the
First,
first exercise you can do it later. You have a recording, of course. This also you have a recording, but you have seen it freshly happening. So if you do it now, today, tomorrow, first, uh, you will remember. Now, okay, this detailing, that detailing. Okay, okay.
okay.
Okay, so now I go to the next petal, which is the center. If I see these two, it is slightly slanted towards, what my line is right, it is slightly slanted towards the right. That will be the 90 degrees, but it is slightly slanted. Okay? Either it is slightly slanted or let's see what happens. Huh? So I'm going to draw the straight line, I'm going to bring it out here. This is slightly short, angular straight line. So you compare the angles, you know. So I have drawn this. I know this line and this line. This line and this line are almost parallel. Okay. So compared to that, I have drawn this line. Compared to that, I draw this line. The angle. Okay. From here, I come down to the, okay, that is slightly longer. I come down to that and it's a straight line. There are going to be petals here which will change the whole setup. Now I see that this has to be slightly longer. Let me see. This is not symmetrical. So what happens here is this is cupped. Okay, so it goes like that, comes here, goes like that, and comes here. For the notebook, it will be a good idea to get an X-ray film. I told you, I think, have that. Otherwise, the pages will get damaged. Okay. Okay. I'm very hesitant, but for now it's okay. So from here, there is a straight line. From here, there is a straight line. This is a longer line. This goes out actually. Here there is going to be a small protrusion like a, it comes up to that. Huh? So we compare. Where does it come? Near this thing. What is the gap given there? From here, probably it comes and joins here. From there, there is a space like that. So it's coming like that. Okay. So let's give it this a slight curve, and then let it come and join here. Okay. Okay, I think that works. If I am missing something, you can always say that you have missed. Okay, okay. Yeah, that's a small space out here. It goes like that. See how sensitive this has to be. I think that is the longest petal that we see. Almost all the petals will be of the same size. But the thing is, this goes over it. But the thing is, because of the angle, when we drew the eyelashes which were coming towards us were small, seemed small. They were not small. They looked small. So this goes in. Okay, that has to be erased. No, I'm not satisfied with this. I think it has to come up to that. Okay, we shouldn't, when we see something and we are not satisfied with it, we should find out why we are not satisfied. Even if you have to draw on another paper and see what is wrong here, you satisfy yourself saying, okay, this has come out well. Till then, you'll have to correct it. I'm going to make this slightly bigger and then erase it. That's how it comes. Okay, so the main petals are drawn. Okay, the main petals are drawn. Uh, Let me take a photograph of this at this stage. Why? Just a second. Focusing is more than focusing. See, these corners have to be, pakka. Like now, even now it is slightly slanted down. So I think I'm going to take one more photograph. So that is highly essential when we are taking a photograph of a painting or a drawing. Also, drawing itself will look wrong. Okay, I think it's okay. It's almost okay. Can you
Yeah.
see? That's a parallel line, that's a parallel line, that's a parallel line, that's a parallel line. Now we can make it white. That we can do anytime.
Yeah.
Okay, so now we have come up to this.
Yeah, like, can I open the door and I'll come?
Yes, please,
Yes.
yes. The balloon